Okay, here we want to graph the dilated image of square PQRS using a scale factor of k equals 3. So remember, when our scale factor is bigger than 1, we're doing an enlargement. So our figure is going to get bigger. So in order to find out the new points of our figure, so we first need to find out the points of the pre-image here. So we need to find the coordinates of points P, Q, R, and S. So looking at our graph here, you want to be careful because not every block on this graph is 1. Every block is 2. So you want to be careful when you're finding the coordinates. So point P, we go over -4, down -2. The coordinates of P are -4, -2. Point Q, you see how we're in the middle of the block here? That means we're going to the right 1. So we're going over 1, down -2. So our coordinates are 1, -2. Point R, again, we're in the middle of that block. We're not nicely positioned on a grid line. So we're going over 1 because each block is 2. So halfway over would be over 1, up 3 because we're in the middle of 2 and 4 there. So the coordinates of point R are 1, 3. And then for point S, we're going to the left 4. So -4 and then again up 3. So -4, 3. Now we're going to, we should write a rule. We need to write a rule in order to figure out what we're going to do to find the P prime, the Q prime, the R prime, and the S prime. So we're dilating by a scale factor of 3, so that means xy is going to turn into 3x, 3y. Because remember, when you're doing a dilation, you just take your scale factor, multiply it by the x coordinate, and multiply it by the y coordinate to find your new prime points. So let me bold this, and I'll make it blue. Okay, so now we're going to use that rule that we just wrote to find our prime points. So -4 and -2, we're going to take the x value, multiply it by 3, take the y value, multiply it by 3. So that's going to turn into -12, -6. So those are the coordinates of P prime. Q prime is going to be 3, -6. R prime will be 3, 9. Because again, we're just taking the x coordinate, multiplying it by 3, taking the y coordinate, multiplying it by 3. And then S prime will be -12, 9. And our graph here isn't big enough to fit these new prime points on it, so we're not going to graph, we're just going to find the points